What's good, guys? Welcome back to another video. As you saw by the title, we're gonna be doing a quick uh weekly breakdown. So we're gonna look at a few pairs and we're gonna see what we can find for this coming week, right? So okay, let me start with pairs that people trade mostly. Let's go for it. So as you guys can see here, we can see that price has been bullish for the past, okay, actually for like the whole year. It's been bullish. So basically all you wanna do is be looking for other blocks where you can be finding your structure for buying, right? So we can see here that price was bearish and then what happened? It was bullish. It changed direction from here. We have our change of character. We have our break of structure here. And then we have another break of structure here. So basically now when we're in an uptrend, we know that we know that we have our strong lows and our weak highs, right? So we don't want to see price break our lows. So here we have a strong low, we have a break. This is not yet a strong low, it's not yet a confirmed low until it takes out this high. So for now, this high is basically liquidity. So right now we can see that price came into this other block, reacted, went through to this one. There's a possibility that we could expect price to come here and then continue to go and take out that high. So this is basically gonna be our temporary low, as you can see, and then we're gonna expect our entry to be here, targeting this high. So that's basically our analysis, right? So let's get into the other pairs. So basically we actually have a trade here, but I'll show you guys how we got that, right? So as you can see, gold has been also bullish, right? Giving us our break of structures going up. So we wanna see price break our highs and not our lows, right? That means that we have our break of structure here. We have a strong low. Let's go down into the lower time frame. Okay, we have our low here. So here, as you can see, price pulled back all the way down here, breaking our order blocks that we could have wanted to buy from, as you can see. So as you can see, we have been seeing a very strong bearish momentum on gold, right? So you can see here, it's been taking out our break of structure, our order blocks that we could have wanted to buy on here. So, and we can see that price has come into this candle here, but at the same time, we don't know from this candle here, we don't know what's happening there. So basically what we want to do is we want to go down into the lower time frame and see what's happening there. So we can take this order block right here. What time frame was it? I think it was I think this was the order block that we took. because this one we already saw that it broke it, right? And basically then after that we just waited for confirmation. So it wasn't a bad entry. Here's an order block here. And then here. So now, as you can see, we have this order block here, right? But because this momentum was, this sales were too strong, we wanted to know first. We wanted to be sure first that it's actually gonna start pushing up from that level. So what we had was price was still somewhere here, right? So we had our change of character here. And then we had our break of structure here. And then basically we're waiting for it to come into this order block. And then today it tapped on this order block. So from that order block, we know now that we have our confirmation that price is actually gonna buy from there, right? So then basically we are going to be targeting this high here. That's my next high that I have, right? But the overall high that we wanna see price take out is this one here. Let me just make so this is the first TP that we wanna see. This is the first high we wanna see get taken out. And plus it looks like it's in our 50%. It's near our 50%. As you can see, you know, by your 50%, you should always take partials because their market has a high potential of reversing, right? So basically, this is the trade that we have now. Our overall TP is gonna be here. But obviously, I'm not a swing trader, so I'm gonna be taking my entries. So I'm gonna be taking my entries, busy scalping here on the 15-minute. On the 15-minute, so I can see here we have our break, have our order block here. That's basically the setup I would be waiting for right now to take. So basically right now that's the setup I'm waiting for. So yeah. So right now we're looking at Euro USD, right? And as you can see, we've been moving in an uptrend, right? We have our low, here, we have our high, low, high, low, as you can see, right? And then price here took out this low coming into this order block here and then continue to push up into that, right? So let's see what market is basically giving us here. Let's just mark out our structure real quick. We have our break of structures. This high, which it also broke. Like we said, we want to see price do what? There's actually like a change of character here. Because price went from going bearish to bullish, right? So it basically gave us a change of character here. It gave us our strong low. We don't want to see price take out our lows. The low that created this break is this one. This is not the low. So as you can see, then what happened? Price took out this low. Now that automatically tells us that what we are changing direction now. We're gonna start looking for sales, right? So now what I have noticed is okay, yeah, we have a order block here that we could possibly sell from, right? But then there's a possibility that right now I'm seeing this order block here, which could actually push price there, right? Or there's a possibility that it could just make it create a lower high and then a lower low. And then we use this order block here. Plus, that's gonna be our 50%, right? And but yeah, looking at what's happening here, let's see if it will actually give us confirmation for buyers. So as you can see here, price is following our substructure is actually looking really clear. As you can see, we have our strong highs, our weak lows, because now we are in a downtrend, right? So here, basically, it hasn't given us that break of structure. But what is going to tell us that price is going to go up is basically if price comes and takes out this high. But if it comes and gives us and takes out this low, this is the high we're going to expect to get taken out. So until any of these highs get taken out, we are not in a confirmed change of current. Price could just continue to sell. So this is basically going to be our confirmation for the sales, the buyers. So as you can see, on the 1 minute time frame, price is not looking too bad, but it did the same thing here. So I'm not convinced about this. I'd rather use the 5 minute time frame for the confirmation. Let's move on to the next pair. So this is basically what we're seeing right now. We're gonna wait for that confirmation to see if price will push up here. Plus, you can also see here that we have our imbalance, which is basically like a magnet for price. That basically tells us that there's a possibility price could come here, rebalance price, fill orders, and continue to drop. So let's move on to the next pair. So now, as you can see, GBP USD is basically giving the same structure as Euro USD. We have a change of character here. And meaning now that tells you that it's not going to be going in a downtrend anymore. It's going to change structure now going up, right? So we have this break of structure here. It closed above, so that's a break of structure. And then what happened? This is the low that created that break of structure. So this is the strong low, and it's still a strong low because price didn't break it and close below. As you can see, it just wait the liquidity below that and continue to buy. And then we have another break here, which this is the low that created it. And then let's go structures, we don't work with that. And then what happened here, there's also another break of structure here. And there's this low. This is the last one that we have. And then right now, this is the low that created that break. and it hasn't broken below it yet. So we can't say now that we're gonna change direction, right? So it means that now we're gonna still continue to be looking for our buys. And you also saw on Euro USD, it was showing the same thing. It was showing buys right now, right? So this is basically because now we are in buys, we wanna see the high get taken out and the low respected, right? So let's go down to the lower time frame and see what structure is giving us here. So what I can see here is that market took out the liquidity below this low, coming into this order block here. You don't have to always force to get entries like right on. You get the confirmation in there. That's why it's very important to wait. So this is basically gonna be your liquidity low, right? Now that has just this low was just liquidity, which got taken out, tapped into this order block here. So this was basically like a funded area, right? So right now we're gonna be looking for buys all the way until that high, fill the same balance here. So basically we're gonna also go down to the lower time frame looking for confirmation, right? Because we didn't get the entry. So now we can even see here market was creating a range here below and above right here. That basically just tells you that it was building liquidity, right? It has been building liquidity here with this consolidation, and that consolidation got taken out. The sell side got taken out. Already, once the sell side gets taken out, you need to find an order block that's gonna push price back up, also taking out the buy side, right? So as you can see here, what happened, we have our change of character right here from the order block, right? So basically, let's see what order block we are gonna be looking to use. Okay, there's this one here. Let me see the 5 minute. Let me mark this out. Let me mark this out. And then let me also mark this one. This is basically a decision now, right? Or if you're not used to using that, you can basically just pull your fib, which basically puts it on around the same area. So, but I think the fib would be more, it would be more high probability. It would be a more high probability setup if you just use the fib. Okay, this is our golden zone, right? So you're gonna be looking for your positions from either one of these here. And then you're gonna be taking your buys until they're taking out this high here. So this is basically what I'll be looking for. But if then price, because price is looking real bullish right now, so if it decides then to take out this high, if it then decides to basically give us like something like, because as you can see it was here, right? Actually, let me start here. It gave this low, this high. It gave the low, the change of character, right? We're expecting it to come here, but then right now price looks bullish. So if it decides to basically break here, this is the, we're gonna look for an order block here and then buy. This, we're not gonna use this one anymore. Or price could just be pulling back the way it's supposed to. It could just be giving you a proper corrective pullback, giving you the higher highs and the higher lows, you know, and then probably tap here or buy or come here and buy. So this is basically what we're gonna be looking at, right? Now let's move on to the next pair. What other pair do you guys trade? Nasdaq. Let's go to Nasdaq. So what we can see on Nasdaq, price has been pushing up, as we can see, right? So basically all we'll be looking at is our structure now. So basically we can see here price was going down. Then what happened? Price then decided to take out this high. That's our change of character. Or you could use this one. Either way, it changed character. Oh, and then what happened? We have our strong lows and our weak highs. What created this break? It was this low right here, right? So we have that break of structure. And then what happened here? Price was just pushing up. There's another break of structure here. And then there's its strong low right here. And then there was this high here that price still had to break, right? Right now we are analyzing as if we don't see here. We're moving to the right bit by bit. So this was liquidity, right? So meaning that this high right here is not a strong low unless it breaks this high here. So as you can see, it failed to break that high. So we can't be looking for buys here, right? We could have been looking for buys here, but as you can see, it took that out, right? And it took that out coming into, I think it was from this low here, coming into this fib from our strong low. So we have our golden zone right here. That's why Nasdaq has been buying like this. So once you have your entry from your golden zone, you're basically gonna be looking for your, you can basically see that price reacted to this golden zone. So what we're gonna be looking for is buys, right? You're just gonna be looking for those buys going up. As you can see, this golden zone then created this high right here. So it means that this is liquidity. This is our strong low. And this is our breakout structure. So now we are basically on the lower time frame. And yeah, let's look for our order block. The order block that I would use is this one, right? Yeah, that looks like a proper order block. And you can also use your fib for confirmation. This was a nice low. As you can see, the fib also aligns. Let's put it. Let me see something. Because most of the time with your golden zone, man, if your golden zone has a nice 5-minute order block like this, most of the time it goes into the zone straight to this, and then it turns there. That's what I have seen from backtesting. I don't know what you see though, right? So now we have this golden zone here. Confident in this. So let me see. I have this high here, which is then our liquidity. And then basically, I'm gonna be waiting for price to come into this. So this is basically what I would be looking for. And right now, this is gonna be my liquidity, because price right now is ranging between this low and this high. So everything inside here, it doesn't really matter. It's internal range. Anything, it can break the highs, it can break the lows. It doesn't matter because it's the internal range. Once it breaks this or this, that's where we can then start looking for other directions. Now, like if it breaks here, then we could end up using the order block that is here. But right now, this is the setup that I'm currently waiting for. And basically, I'll be waiting for the buys. Let's go into USDT. And what we can see basically here is that price was moving in a downtrend, right? Giving us our high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, market structure shift, because it failed to break this low here, as you can see, and it continued to push up, right? So basically, we can mark our structure, because now we have identified the trend, right? And basically, once you have your market structure shift like that, you already know that we are looking for buys, right? And now where are we gonna be targeting? Because we can see that we have been going in an uptrend. Let's see, price took out this, so it's a breakout structure, right? This is a breakout structure that tells us that we are also moving in an uptrend here. So meaning right now, this is the high that we want to see get taken out eventually, right? So basically, these buys that happened here, I remember we had a fib. It reacted from a fib, right? And stuff. We're getting them from this golden zone here. So as you can see, there were these buys, and then it reacted to a golden zone again here, and then there were more buys. So basically right now, what we see right now is that I think it was here. We can see that price went to the 50%, and we know at the 50%, price always has a tendency of reversing there, right, at equilibrium. And also at the same time, we can also see that there was this candle here. We can also see this candle that happened here at 50 at the equilibrium. So right now it's just reacting off of that. So basically, while price is busy doing this, we're just gonna be looking for our entries, right? Because we still wanna see market buying, right? So, but we can't force the buys to happen when currently market is doing this, right? So we're gonna pull our fib because we can already see that. Okay, let's first mark our structure because we can see here price took out this high. Price ended up taking out this high, tapped into this, played around a bit, and then took out this low. And you would think that is a change of character, but it's just taking out liquidity so that it can be able to retrace in some order block. But we can find out now which one it is basically. Let's see if the opposite. Okay, didn't. So then we could pull our fib from this low here. Okay, it already retraced to that. We pull it to this, but from this low. Okay, it already pulled back to that. Yeah, we're definitely selling. We're definitely selling. So now we should just be looking for our order blocks in. Because I can see a proper order block here. And I can see that the fib also aligns with it, right? So that tells me that this order block is actually a high probability. Let me mark it with the fib though, because most of the time it reverses from the fib. So I'm just gonna be patient with me, guys. I don't analyze these things before I make the video. So right now this is the did it is it mitigated? No, it's not. Yeah, I'm expecting it to drop. I won't lie, because we can already see that it has reacted. Also, this is our temporary high. We can already see that it has reacted to this, and it's giving strong selling signals, right? So this is basically where we're gonna be looking for ourselves. And most of the time when I enter on a golden zone, I always exit on the opposite golden zone. So basically, if I enter a buy here, I'm in a sell. Wherever it turned, I would pull this and then exit my trade when it gets to this level. Because most of the time, it would reverse there. But for now, this is the setup that we have, and we're gonna be looking for those sells. It could potentially come into this, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So there's this and there's this. That's where we're gonna be looking for ourselves. So yeah, guys, we have reached the end of the video, and basically, if you are new to the channel, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.